Yeah, hello everyone and good morning. Yeah, I know Ice Cold Juice. The reason why I want to stream this morning is because it's rainy outside. I can't really go anywhere right now, so you know what? How about I'll stream? And not to mention, since tomorrow I'm going on a trip for 2 weeks, I might as well just stream this morning. That's why. Okay, so we finished Ieyasu last time, so of course, this time we are going to play as Mitsunari. Hope you're well. Thank you, Kim Vaughn. Yeah, hope you are well too. I'm doing good. Now he's another katana, like quick draw katana user. The other one being Kenshin, and he's basically Sengoku Basara's version of Vergil. Rain, you're so lucky. Oh, it's really hot on your end right now. It's a little bit stormy here, so see what I did there? No pun intended, honestly. A little bit stormy, so I'm playing as Mitsunari. No pun intended. Well, slightly. Yeah, so Mitsunari is a faster katana user than Kenshin, but personally I prefer Kenshin and Mitsunari. But nevertheless, Mitsunari is really fun to play. He's really good in this game. Hello, Rosie and Random Black Guy. Actual daytime stream from Profar. That's a massive rarity. I mean, I do stream sometimes in the morning. Hey, Mom, can we play as Vergil? Mom, we have Vergil at home. In Arabia, the streets are on fire. Ah, so you're from Saudi Arabia. Nice. Assalamualaikum. Though it's ironic that Ieyasu's stream is in nighttime, but Mitsunari is in daytime. Yeah. Alright, so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Oh, sorry. Wait, I didn't realize I had a save file. Sorry, wrong. I'm starting from scratch. Well, seems Vergil have some weird haircut today. Hey, Kachan. Wrong stories. His hairstyle, I feel like, was inspired by Iori Yagami from King of Fighters. Why the long face? Okay, where do we start? Motonari or... Let's start with Motonari. Alright, I'll go with your idea, Rosie. Let's go with Yukimura Naotora. This is my first time seeing you live in the morning in Indonesia. Okay, so let's go over his weapon. I'm already using his base weapon, so I use his third weapon as his ultimate weapon. Yeah, his second weapon I'm not a big fan of. His fourth weapon is okay, but I usually prefer a traditional katana than this sawtooth Dongjuo-like sword. His joke weapon is a tennis racket. And of course, his recolored base weapons, the purple and the gold. Sakon. Yeah, I already used his base weapon to start for Sakon. I have Sakon's fourth weapon as my ultimate. Let's check this. Joke weapons look good. Not gonna lie. Though the word you look for with Dongjo is serrated. I see. Right, so costumes. This is base costume. This is the second outfit. I really love this outfit, honestly. It just looks good on him. Now, I usually prefer purple for Mitsunari, but this crimson jacket looks pretty damn dope. Nobunaga has the beat joke weapon. DLC, of course. Vergil. Though I prefer like this is DMC 3 Vergil, right? I do prefer he has Vergil's coat instead of like a modified Vergil's coat to make it look like it's Mitsunari's coat. Like that the backside of the cloak is Mitsunari's cloak, right? Or Mitsunari's vest in his default outfit. So I just prefer if this was just a Vergil outfit. Badass second costume? Oh, absolutely. This is his third costume you unlock in the Tenkam art. It's just a recolored outfit of his base outfit. Wait. Yeah, I forgot. He even switched the sword into the Yamato from Vergil. And also the Tower of Zestria outfit. This one is okay, though I'm not too crazy with the weapon. It's a staff instead of a sword. So again, we are going to use his default outfit for Mitsunari. Sakon, yeah, his default outfit. His alternate outfit. I like this one, honestly. With the whole like traditional samurai armor costume. The back of the fourth says Western Misfortune. Ah, nice. His DLC outfit kind of reminds me a bit of Bruce Lee here. It's a cool touch. It's he looks like he's wearing a motorcycle jacket, and to be fair, this third outfit reminds me a lot of Ling Tong's outfit from Dynasty Warrior 7. Minus the scarf. Mikleo used the staff in Zestria. Yeah. I get it. Like why he used the staff to emulate the character that he's trying to follow, right? But I'm just saying I prefer Mitsunari with the sword, and that moveset, when Mitsunari uses his Tower of Zestria outfit and he wields his staff like he wields his katana, it doesn't look nice. It doesn't look good. It looks super weird. I wish they added Gakuen Basara outfit. Only one character, Ieyasu. And of course, in New Japan Pro Wrestling outfit, Shinsuke Nakamura. And instead of swords, he uses a nunchuck. And he looks really good with the Shinsuke Nakamura outfit here. So, gonna use the base outfit. Alright, so let's discuss his character. Oyakata-sama. We'll wait until the dialogue is over. Okay. Unfortunately, the anime for Gakuen Basara is way after Sumeragi. Don't know if the manga caught up with the 4 version by then. Wait, there's a Gakuen Basara manga? I didn't know that. Okay, so let's start breaking down his character. Like usual, every character has a string of normal attacks and 9 different special attacks. So, Mitsunari's overall moveset is heavily inspired by Vergil of Devil May Cry. So let's start with the normal attacks first. Here we go. He's pretty fast. And something about the seething animation, I just love it, you know? Like every time he performs the normal attack, he sees his sword. It's just very satisfying to watch. Okay, so he has 8 strings of normal attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's 8 button commands. Mitsunari's quirk is so-called Setsuna Teleport. Hold skills to teleport forward. Yeah, so this is normal attack. Very quick. And he has an air combo as well. The normal attack. And then jump triangle. The ground pound. Right, so let's go to his first special attack. It's a quick teleport forward like this. Let's do that again. Out of all the Iaido characters, 2 I think. Which Iaido character is better? I prefer Kenshin, like I said. Yeah, you have a longer distance when you hold the triangle button. So let's do that again. So if it's front triangle, like this. Halo Aldi, selamat datang. But if you hold the triangle button while pressing forward, it's a quick draw. Alright, so I started with the whole front triangle. Let's use the normal triangle. Now, normal triangle. This is a launcher. That's the normal triangle, the launcher. Usually I use it to end a combo, or I chain it with a normal attack in the air. My favorite combo is R1 triangle, or R1 triangle, like this. R1 triangle, triangle, air square, L1, R1 triangle, or you mean L1 triangle, R1 triangle, rinse and speed. I see. Yeah, so that's his, oh yeah, basically the triangle, you can spam it like this. So let's repeat that. This is base triangle. It's a launcher. And also, the front triangle is a thrust, so wait. Hold them, all of them are hold to keep the teleport going. Okay, so now let's go to his hold square. Yeah, it's another quick slash. This is a good combo ender. Let's say like this. Yeah, hold square is a quick slash. Okay. All right. Hold square is a quick slash. Now let's go to his R1. R1 is probably karakter Basara 3. R1 is my favorite move for Mitsunari. It's basically Vergil's judgment cut. Yeah, show me your motivation. Which, like Rosie said, his Capcom makes banger music. Absolutely. Like Rosie said, a lot of his gimmicks are holding the special attacks. Now, if you hold the sorry, voice crack. If you hold the R1 button, you get a longer judgment cut. Yeah, so this is tap R1. This is hold R1. And you can do the judgment cut. I think it's called judgment cut, right? Correct me if I'm wrong in Devil May Cry. You can do this move in the air. This is a pretty damn good combo extender. Right, now we go to his block specials, L1 triangle and L1 square. L1 triangle. Yeah, I love this move. This is a good move to kind of wrap up or collect your enemies in front of you. I forgot what this move is called in Basara Samurai Heroes. I think it's called depression or something like misery, depression. Like all of his moves names are basically edgy. How do I say it? You know, like edgy, darkness, something along those lines. All right, you can do the L1 triangle like this in the air. So L1 triangle in the ground and L1 triangle in the air. sad boy, yeah. Emo edgelord. Like emo edgelord Vergil. Now, L1 square. I like L1 square too. So here we go. Yeah, so that's L1 square. You can hold L1 square to give a better effect. See? Now, yeah, you cannot do L1 square in the air, unfortunately. It's unfortunate that a lot of Mitsunari's moves are not aerials. Considering he has Vergil, he should have had more aerial attacks. Now let's go to his R2 specials. 3 R2s like usual. The first R2. Yeah, he creates a like a shockwave. Now you can extend this move. So if you hold the R2 button, he will actually teleport in the air like this. Wait, you should have teleported in the air. Wait, hold on. Correct me. Should he teleport in the air, or is it only something that the special inscription allows you? So it's been a while since I played Mitsunari without the special inscription. So correct me here, chat. Mitsunari's teleport work if... Ah, I see. Thank you, Rosie. So yeah, his teleport only works if you hit someone. So again, the shockwave, if you hit an enemy with the shockwave, you will teleport airborne and then you can do aerial combos. So now, his second special, it's a grab attack. It's probably my favorite one. Again, you need to hit an enemy first to perform this move. Now, the final one is what I like to call Berserk mode, or super emo edgy Mitsunari mode. So he goes insane. Again, this move, so you have 2 different moves in this state. You have the square, you have the triangle, you have this, you have the normal attacks, and you have the strong attacks. But the normal attack in this phase, you need to hit an enemy to perform a chain. So since there are no enemies, if you perform a normal attack in this state, it ends the session, or it ends the state. Now, if you press triangle, yeah, that's also ended the session, or ended the mode. The triangle is to end the super mode, or the berserk mode, you could say. Now, let's do some combos first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's hard to perform Mitsunari's combos without any enemies on screen. So yeah, let's go find some enemies because I want to showcase the R2 attacks. I kind of hate his move. The first speed is too slow and the third speed is too uncontrollable. All right. I'll do the shockwave. You see? That's his first R2. Again, if you hold the R2 button, you'll teleport. Now, I want to do the second R2. It's my favorite R2. There we go. Do the R2. Come on. Yeah, it's an execution move. Now his final R2. Iya, keren emang karena dia kan dari Vergil di DMC. Stop interrupting me, damn it. Here we go. Damn it. Man, I'm playing like a game journalist. What the fuck? I see. When you're in this berserk mode, you can chain the normal attacks only if you hit an enemy. That execution needs an armor on it? Really? And that's his Basara attack. Alright, so let's start his campaign. It's a very stylish character. Unfortunately, I'm not I'm not good enough to perform like stylish combo with Mitsunari. Unlike Sakon though, Sakon has insane combos. Like if you want to go combo crazy, I usually go with Sakon than Mitsunari. Game journalist as an insult is wild. Alright, Shima Satoru. He does the Chun-Li kicks. Alright, Sakon, take care of Sasuke. You know what is good directional triangle? Will remove any lag into a skill it comes into. That's why it's always an opener move. And it can be comboed into anything. I see. Like the aerial L1 triangle to R1 is a pretty damn good move. Cancel directional triangle with other skills. All right, let's try that. Ah, there you go. Oh, thank you for the, thank you for the advice, Rosie. Oh yeah, like I rarely use the directional triangle, by the way. Kids fun, that's right. Hello, welcome. I was thinking, by the way, because I played Naotora last night, I'm gonna have a field day breaking down Naotora's character. Her moveset is pretty damn complex. Basically, every cancel animation is like a new move for Naotora. Don't get me, Naotora. Hello, Danny. Welcome. That's rare. Hello, Shiro. Yeah, I'm just in the mood right now because it's cloudy outside and I have nowhere to go right now. So I might as well just stream this morning. Yeah, like breaking down Naotora's character is gonna be a field day for me. And there are probably some moves that I don't even realize with Naotora. Decapitate skill finish? You mean like the execution? The execution, his second R2?
三つ乗り油断なきよう慎重に進め。はっ、金言肝に刻み込みましてございます。死んでいることにまだ気づかないのか。それでこそ我が左腕よ。
I love this move too.
飢えた鬼ども、私の身を取れると思うな。怒ってる。あの目は絶対怒ってる。
I'm gonna use that to finish off Yukimura.
我らではまるで歯が立たぬ。お頼み申す、雪村様。
Yeah, I'm gonna use that to finish Yukimura. I mean, it's Mitsunari. He's the type of guy who would execute his own ally. Like I said, it's Mitsunari. It's something Mitsunari would probably do to his own allies. I mean, you know Sakon's ending, right? Sakon's anime ending. Sakon tricked Yukimura by stealing his 6 coins. Uh-huh. Yeah, I know, Yukimura isn't the brightest guy. Lovely. You can hold the triangle button to teleport when you use the L1 triangle. Alright, let's use that. Yeah, sorry, I sometimes forget things. And I also sometimes learn something new in Sengoku Basara or Sumeragi. Again, his hairstyle I feel like was inspired by Iori Yagami from King of Fighters. If you've seen Iori Yagami's hair, or if you have ever seen Iori Yagami, then you also know that Iori has the same hair. Sorry, has the same hair as Mitsunari.
の利休、あの男の行方について報告がありました。
いいお茶だ。
いいお手前じゃねえか、わびすけ。
お尋ね者が紛れ込みましたが。
All right, let's see.
もう我慢ならねえ。俺に命じてくださいよ。
Yeah, let's go with Katsuie. Okay. Good choice. All right. I'm gonna use his Chad jacket outfit. Yeah, this looks pretty damn cool. And let's use Sakon's alternate outfit as well. Weapon. Let's see. Here we go. Man, this outfit looks dope. So who will you do last? Yoshiteru or Rikyu, since Rikyu is completely new to Sumeragi? Yoshiteru is the last stream for Sengoku Basara for Sumeragi. Like, there's no way to end the marathon with the Shogun himself. Sorry, I meant there's no way to end the Sengoku Basara for Sumeragi than to end it with the big boss of Basara for Sumeragi himself, Ashikaga Yoshiteru. Yeah, he is calling out the Oda army.
このままじゃ敵に援軍が。早く火元を立たないと。
Yeah, okay, so there, I forgot to mention this with Mitsunari. Thank you for reminding me, chat. So, all of his special attacks allows you to teleport to the air or teleport, but you can only do it if you hit an enemy. That's how he's pretty damn combo crazy. Yeah, it's been quite a while since I played Mitsunari.
豊臣の左腕が三成様の言、秀吉様のお言葉と思え。さすがは明智様だよな。きっとこうなることを見越して勝家様に持たせたんだぜ。これだけ炊けば必ずや本体も動いてくれよ。
私相手の威勢も見る影らしく、あなたの背に還元の色が見える。私の思い過ごしであればそれでいいが。
まだか。 まだ引き時じゃないのか。これも時の運ならばそれがしは神を乗ろう。
Hello, Tin Dead Lulu. Wait, what happened to this game? I remember playing this with my friends back in high school at PS4 rental place. I'm playing it on a PS3 emulator. Yeah, he's basically a glass cannon Danny.
恐れるものなどなし。
鮮やかだね、三成君。
これにてのろしも打ち止めか。なぜもっと多く預かっておかなんだ。勝家。
これも私の不徳がゆえ申し訳ございません。
配下に先立たれることほど虚しいことはない。これほどまでとは思っておりませなんだ。
And not to mention, I usually play Mitsunari using his special inscription. So his special inscription kind of allows you to auto teleport.
ほんのわずかな体制するありえてなるものか。もうすぐだ。きっともうすぐ本体も。
Yeah, I'm not good enough to do a combo loop with Mitsunari.
休息バカゲル。そちらさんもようござんすね。シャワンの期待を裏切るな。
Like I said, when it comes to Iaido characters, I usually prefer Kenshin than Mitsunari.
背中は俺らに任せてくださいよ。なんともはや素晴らしき兵糧の運びがいもありまする。
Yeah, I know. That's what I always say about Sengoku Basara. Every character's moveset represents their personality really, really well.
出るには数がまだ足りないな。
Like Sakon, for example, here. Sakon's moveset reflects his playful personality. His easygoing, playful personality.
貴様のすべての命をお褒めの言葉に変換する。時はここであったが百発勝負。
And I love how Mitsunari and Sakon are polar opposites with each other, even though they're partners. It's kind of like how I feel about mosquito. It's like how I feel about, or how I see Nagamasa and Oichi. They paired up with each other. They are paired up with each other, yet they are polar opposites to one another.
貴様の首など欲しくはない。砂だ。砂をかぶせ。
Decided doing the pole dance. Oh my god, you referenced a video I made 2 years ago. Yeah, thank god this game does not have weapon swapping system. Am I right or am I right?
もはや秀吉様に勝るとも劣らぬ。勝てる。この戦勝てますぞ。なぜ勝てると思った？天下の豊臣軍に。
私に尽くす必要ないるつもりなら私はただ目をつむる。
This music screams Marvel vs. Capcom, by the way, especially CPS2 Marvel vs. Capcom. I don't know if you recognize that, or I don't know if you feel that about the stage music.
挽回の策を講じてくれる。奴らの進軍を止めることができなかったとは。 ここ であったが百発勝負。
勝手なんぼの命っしょ。
いけないな。ため息をつけと命じられてはいない。
勝家見えるのか。この惨状が貴様には見えぬというのか。
鬼か天狗か、いずれにせよ魔王には及ぶまい。最前線へ赴けとは聞いていない。あなたと刃を交えるしばしの後となるだろう。
一人一つ奴らの印を持ってこい。
撤退を知らず突き進むのみ。そうであろう皆の衆。
Alright, time to finish Katsuye.
その門があなたにとっての獄門となるだろう。
勝家よ、貴様は一体何を考えている。拙者己の未熟を思い知りまして。
気を緩めるなとは言わぬ。むしろ緩めよ、ゆるりとな。
看板の先に何がある。憎しみが溢れ出すだけだ。
Alright, I'm going to use the execution move.
その瞳は私に何かを示そうというのか。だがそれに耳を傾ける気はない。あなたと言葉を交わせとは聞いていないがゆえに、なぜ私が動かなかったかだと。死にゆく味方を助けろとは命じられていないがゆえに。
左近め、なぜこのような打弱の輩にこだわる。いずれにせよ奴を自在にできるとは思うな。
そのようなこと
With the blue chest
初
first.
めから考えてもいない。私とて困惑しているのだ、あの男のありように。
ここであったが百発勝負。これは
命へ今回。己自身すら
Hello, Superior Nerd. Wait, I'll read the chat a little later.
救えず、今のよどみも書き出せず。
How's everyone tonight? It's morning here. Why is it Japanese just wandering dub is so much better? It's a preference. I usually prefer Japanese dub.
私に慈悲を求めるな。持ち合わせた覚えすらない。
あやかしとしてあやをかそう。私に
Finish him.
必要はない。行かないでくれ。
Mitsunari wins. Fatality.
Watashi no tamashi, Hideyoshi様と共にある。だから私は何一つ失っていない。
Since you ask, Superior Nerd, I'm doing great. Oh no, now you had to make a video of what if every Basara character has their own Mortal Kombat fatalities. Nah, that's just too much, Rosie.
僕に話とは何かな、大谷君。
It's too much work for me.
織田軍先兵隊魔王との合流、巨大な地下道を発見。なんてこった。迷子じゃ。川中島の空に空振が待っています。
剣心様。
Azuchi?
僕に話とは何か。
Yeah, again, we have Katsuie again in the stage, so, but we're not gonna go to Azuchi, we're going to go to Kawanakajima. We are going to go fight Kenshin. But I think Kanbei is the best pick unless you want EI Jutsu duel. Yeah, exactly, I want EI Jutsu duel with Kenshin. Anyway, I gotta get my lunch, so goodbye, folks. Alright, see you later, Rosie. Since we are fighting Kenshin, the battle of Iaido Jutsu. Sorry, Iai Jutsu, not Iaido Jutsu. Iai Jutsu. We are going to use Vergil's outfit for Mitsunari. For Sakon, let's go with Shinsuke Nakamura.
来ましたね。しかしすでにこの地は毘沙門天の手の上。上杉全軍包み込みなさい。
いつの間にやら囲まれております。恐るべし軍神、キリスが我が物として操るか。
あるいはこのもやこそなたたちの魔。
Breathe the light. Turn it on. Sorry, breathe of light.
もはやためらいなし。皆の者、我が宝具となりとカササギを撃て。
剣心様、あなた様と共に荒れるだけで私は。
さあ、左右の陣を死守せよ。これらを落とされればハサミを打たれるのみぞ。
主こそ左腕第一の力よ。他の誰が認めずともな。
俺はちょっとばかりアンチ。参りましょう。それがし音のつかませる。三成、油断なきよう慎重に進め。はっ、金言肝に刻み込みましてございます。
しばしの時をお与えください。この剣が必ず。
Breathe the light, not breathe of light. And don't just play Breathe the Light, play also the Rising Sun, Shinsuke Nakamura's theme in WWE. Like, I'm picturing Shinsuke Nakamura's theme right now in my head.
しが本性かどうかその身で確かめるがよい。
Oh, I didn't notice Kanetsugu was there.
今誰かいなかったの？
毘沙門天の加護とある。
このお方を裏切ろう者がいるなど信じられん。
皆の者宝刀となれ。霧に紛れる影として敵を惑わせるのです。破れし者やす
断言しよう。この世で最も高潔なるは剣心様と。
案ずるな。軍神のご加護を信じるんだ。
ここであったが百発勝負。まずはそれがしが行く。大野夏の泣きどころを見極めよ。
草木をにじらぬよう追い払いますよ。
合点です。死んだか。私への憎しみはどうした？豊臣のため我らの命をお使いくださいませ。三成様。最後の砦にしがみつくか。ならばそのまま死絶しろ。これが俺たちが足軽だ。これでは敵方にて白い旗が不足してしまいますな。
剣心様、あなた様の振るわれる宝具の中に私は。
無論
左腕の期待を裏切
Is Matabe going to be in this stage as a boss as well?
毘沙門一の刃として全て打ち伏せよ。
あの方のお心内が私などにわかるものか。だからこそ私は冷たくきらめく剣でありたい。
Kasuga always do some questionable poses.
最良の宝具と語ってくださった。その思いに応えるため貴様を倒す。
このままではどうかお助けを。
雪は好きだ。凍えた私もあの方が温めてくれる。主のためにたやすく震える。お前は幸せ者なのだな。
主のために震えぬのなら貴様がただ不忠なだけだ。行け三成。我に従わぬ者をことごとく断罪せよ。お任せよ。最後に主が勝れば我らの勝利よ。
この剣の一戦で戦況を変えねば。
欲ばくの疲労は与えた。拙者はここまで。
足利のためじゃない。私の働きは決して。
大将、願わくは左陣よりこちらにお回りを。
よじゃねえのな、三成様。ナミさん、
もここまでか。霧さえ張ってなければ。
Oh no, not my base.
勝負じゃ賭けになんねえな。
Oh, thanks, for that,
だ
Kasuga.
けではないようです。
剣士様、あの方の名が私を強くする。
首を回せる。天へと落ちてゆけ。
その程度の力でこの刃をこぼそうとは愚かだ。
ここであったが百発勝負。なんと凄まじいの一言ですな。
気高く舞え、美しき剣よ。
分身の剣は膝をつかない。
ますます立ち筋が鋭く、またお心の方も。
あの方の治めるよう想像しろ。未来
Let's do this, Kasuga.
手をつけ。
Prepare for execution. Huh!
戻りなさい、美しき私の方。しとやかにめでられることもまたそなた
承知いたしました。剣士様、どうかご分を。必ず無事に戻る。この私。
豊臣に勝るなどという不敬な夢からは覚めたか。おお、初だ。我らは迷いに打ち勝ったのだ。豊臣の左腕にふさわしき働きを。お守りくだされ。南無八幡大菩薩。左腕の期待を裏切るな。
そちらさんもようござんすね。
なぜ私に対する憤りはないのか。
そなたもまた一番星よ。
君の剣技は実に美しい調べを奏でる。
この痛みは散りゆく者の慰めたらぬこと。
No, I want to clean sweep the entire map
花の
first.
ように咲き誇りなさい。
承知つかまつった。私の残骸ごときで逐一おののくな。それでも豊臣の兵が
Do this again.
その技伝授していただくわけには参りませんか。
毘沙門を揺り起こす覚悟ありますね。
左腕の期待を裏切るな。
そちらさんもようござんすね。一つまで取られるといよいよまずいぞ。あの戦いをもっと近くで見ていたい。
Right, Kenshin, here I come. Good morning, my good YouTuber. Hello, Horseman. Welcome. You're just in time.
この日の元に幾度となく繰り返されし選定の儀
I'm playing as edgy Vergil, and I'm fighting Ice Vergil.
そなたは誠の主なりよ乗り越えし者たち宝具ならぬこの身でそなたたちの意志に報い神を導くに向かう雪しまきのごとくそれも
I am the storm that is approaching. Yep, exactly.
それこそが秀吉様のご本領だ。私や家康が心砕くべきものでは断じてない。命を乞うか。
Finish him.
自身すら裏切るのか。
That was quick.
一条の春の夢
その首を狩ると決めた。
Yeah, he even has Yamato as a sword with this outfit.
だから私は何一つ失っていない。
The Dynasty Warriors live action movie. It was something, to say the least. I don't think the movie is good. In fact, if you ask me, the movie is kind of ass. Was it entertaining? Yeah, I agree.
Mitsunari, お前は未だ家康の討伐を望むか。甲斐の虎が川中島。
Oh, we have another Kawanakajima stage. And now it's raining outside.
石膏部隊の行方が知れませぬ。
未完の名物。
It's basically Dragon Ball Z fight on crack.
実に難解だが。
I'm not sure if they were trying to adapt Dynasty Warriors or Dynasty Warriors Strike Force.
お尋ね者が紛れ込みます。
Okay, Matabe.
三成よ、お前は未だ家康の討伐を望むか。
秀吉様、恐れながら。
Alright, let's go with Shingen. We finished Kenshin, so we're gonna fight Shingen. Which outfit? Let's use this tracksuit or this motorcycle jacket for Sakon and for Mitsunari. I'm going to use his Chad jacket. I love this outfit. I'm disappointed that Zhao Yun did not make an appearance in the movie. Yeah, considering he's the poster boy of Dynasty Warriors. Wow, holy shit, works, man. I didn't notice that. I didn't recognize, or I did not notice that until you mentioned it to me. It's not truly Dynasty Warriors without Zhao Yun. Uh-huh. Enough with the introduction. Let's use the dice. Set. Hop. Alright, time to finish this.
してああも簡単に切り進めるんだ。
指示に
怪我したやつはさっさと引け。
私を救え。
命令だぜ。
演目なし。くだらん。
大将、油断するなよ。せっかく大将らしくなったんだからさ。
進め。手柄は早い者勝ちだ。
幾幕家の疲労は
奏でるには数がまだ足りないな。
歌を見る。血を取れると思うな。
帝国だと思うにサスケからの報告がない。何かが起こっている。
俺たちは大将を信じて踏ん張るしかねえんだよ。右に片足突っ込んでるがまだ両足じゃねえ。面倒だ。立ち向かうならば退去してこい。
百発勝負。
まだしばらく晴れぬか。
この雪村、今燃えずしていつ燃える。武田に真田あり。いざ日の元にこの雪村あり。霧に紛れての奇襲、見事なり。だがこの雪村、親方様の元へは参らせぬ。そなたとこの雪村は似ている。そうサスケが言っていた。
貴様と私がだとくだらない。私は私、ただ一人だ。奴は呂布だとでも言うのだ。今ただの人よ。秀吉様を仰がぬ者から自分に死ねない。
大将が責務をなさ、片時も忘れはせぬ。もう一人の親孝行一組だった。
力の差が歴然としておりましたぞ。
手負いが虎の恐ろしさ、ご覧に入れよう。
But man, using Mitsunari and Sakon really is good, especially if you want to crack that combo counter.
貴様に許可するものは2つ。怯えし顔と無残なる死だ。違反よ無せね。真田の見事な赤備え。戦場では目にしたくなかった。
妙だ。霧の中に人影が見え隠れしているような気のせい。
まだまだこれからよ。この雪村ある限り。浮き足立たぬこと、親方様のごとくなれ。
All right, time to finish up Shingen.
みんな、親方様を守れ。
人は城、人は石垣。神草の思い、乱世の今こそ噛みしめようぞ。甲斐の赤き虎、
Kenzan.
たかが霧と侮った。すべてはわしの油断よ。見果ての明日に思い馳せるか。 悪いは背を向ける。その違いこそがお主と雪村の差じゃ。
様ごときが秀吉様と同様の物言いよう。なぜだ。過去を慈しむことの何がいけないんだ。貴様を処刑する。拒否は一切認めない。
まさに戦国群雄割拠、大いにやよし。
泣く子も黙るとはこのことでしょうな。ここであったが百発勝負。
少しはできるようじゃのう。よくぞそこまで鍛え上げた。お主が倒した兵、その重みを知り、そして背負いながらもなお歩むか。土俵に上昇、真意に上位なし。ひとひねりじゃ。
Prepare for your execution. Mitsunari wins. Fatality.
わしも老いたわ。
その首を狩ると決めた。
Gegega guys. Gegega guys. Thank you. Thank you.
私の魂が秀吉様と共にある。だから私は何一つ失っていない。
Kamu nggak main FF Aldi pagi ini atau nggak turnamen ML?
Mitsunari、我にもかつて一人の友。
Oke. Oke. Turnamen buat 17 Agustusan. Kalau FF nanti sore.
これは現実じゃない。そうだ、夢だ。私は夢を見ているんだ。夢なんだ。剣心様、剣心様。
Ya, GG pasti mama papa bangga. Ingat ya Aldi, jangan coret-coret di dinding. Gak bagus tulis-tulis aturan di dinding.
So, とうとうこの時が。応仁の乱の跡地に。胸が高鳴り、心が躍る。これが時代の産声。 創世の息吹か。待っているぞ。まだ見ぬ友よ。
それは半兵衛様以外でありましょうか。
Okay, who do we pick? Alright, let's pick Nobunaga. Honoji. Alright. Gonna use his default outfit. For Sakon, let's use his alternate outfit. I do kind of like this weapon design for Sakon. Mitsunari. Let's just go with this one. Never mind. I'm just gonna go with this one. Siapa MC-nya? Sama biasa. Masamune Yukimura, Ieyasu Mitsunari. Mungkin yang baru Sakon sama Katsuye.
風情を感じる暇はありませんな。俺ら襖もまた敵の一部とお考えあれ。この先道が2つに分かれているようです。長廊下と連なり広場、どちらを行くが上策でしょう。
Ya masih sama kurang lebih. Set, set. Hello, Tech Mobas. Yeah, afternoon stream. And we're playing as Vergil at home, aka Mitsunari. But he's still cool though. He's easily one of the best characters to play as. You're working on that game now, Tech Mobas? Just curious. Ah.
とても寂しい哀れなお方なのだ。将の一人や二人抜けようと最強は織田に違いなし。
魔王さん、心暗き者にとっては宿なのだ。我が生涯それ修羅場なり。
教えてください、信長。私は一体誰なのですか。姫たちは天下、次元大師、それとも
Sure, once I get my hands on new controller, I would play him first in Basara 4. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go Berserk. Yeah, Mad Mitsunari. I think Vergil has borrowed some move from Ishida and Kenshin in DMC 4 Special Edition. Yeah, it's not just Vergil. Lady and Trish has some moves from Sengoku Basara. Hell, even V in Devil May Cry 5 had some has some moves from Sengoku Basara. Like one of V's special move is him riding, like surfing on his stick, which is technically Morochika's move from Sengoku Basara. And also, one of his attacks are like creating this V laser that cuts through enemies, which was definitely taken from Sorin's move. There is a video, by the way, about the shared movesets between Sengoku Basara 4 and Devil May Cry 4 and 5. I think Judgment Cut End is based off Kenshin's Basara attack. But didn't Vergil always had the Judgment Cut? Trying to rest on the weekend. I'm kind of overworked yesterday, and while still being sick. Yeah, you need that rest, honestly, Tekmobas. And I'm traveling tomorrow to Pekanbaru for 2 weeks. I don't know if you ever felt this. Have you ever had travel anxiety? As in, like, you always feel anxious or uneasy, or it's not really uneasy. Like, it's not really anxious in the way the oh my god, I'm afraid. It's more like traveling. Do I really need to travel? I just want to, stay at home or travel on my own. Travel on my own accord. It always happens to me when it comes to work traveling. But it usually only happened when before the travel even was conducted. So every time I'm going to travel, I always have that feeling of like traveling anxiety. Again, it's not about I'm worried that I'm worried that I'm going on a trip. It's more like going on a trip. But during the actual trip itself, it's usually fine and dandy. I want to clean up the map, so we've cleaned the eastern part of the map, so I'm going to do the western part of the map. So we basically eliminated the entire Akechi army, so I'm going to eliminate the entire Oda army. But then again, I always have, like, for me at least, to combat certain anxiety, I usually like to write. So when I have this travel anxiety for tomorrow, I write down something on my notebook. I write down the things that let's say I like, or I write down some ideas that I wanted to do for a video, or I write down some things I want to have. So like I said, this is in regards to job, right? I'm traveling for business purposes, and usually it pays well when the job is done. So I like imagine myself, like I pour in some of my thoughts onto pen and paper on the things that I want to have. Like, for example, I have this anxiety for tomorrow because of traveling, and there are certain things I don't like to do when it comes to travel, and mainly the things that I don't like to do are work related. But then, like, I write down in a piece of paper, and basically I write down the things I want to have. For example, I want to have a Steam Deck, right? And I can't buy a Steam Deck without earning money via job, right? So it's like the harder I work, the better the bonus or the better the pay is, right? So if I work hard enough, if I work smart enough, I can get the things that I wanted to have. So yeah, that's how I do it when it comes to. Semoga tercapai bang, amin. Kamu juga Aldi. So when it comes to like certain anxiety, I would say the best thing, or like one of the things that you can do, not necessarily the best thing, is write down in a piece of paper why are you anxious, or what are your aspirations, what are your dreams, whatever it is you want. You write down in a piece of paper so that one day you can manifest it. Safe travel? Thanks. It's only for 2 weeks. Hopefully it's 2 weeks. Probably at most 3. Because certain jobs, like, certain part of this job is pretty damn unpredictable. But I wish it stays 2 weeks because, again, we're catching up a deadline before the last week of July. So I don't want, like, it's better for us to work in this 2 weeks in the travel, so that by the end of July it's all done. Yeah, I write on a piece of paper what I want to have, on certain things I want to have, and also sometimes I write down in a piece of paper on the videos that I want to make, or a piece of notebook. I write down in a notebook. I feel like I had this talk with a friend on Discord about art, right? These days people are like, again, I don't want to sound like I don't want to sound like I know everything, but these things, like these days, people are suffering from mental crisis, you can say, like anxiety and those kind of things. It's not necessarily a mental disorder, but it is a mental crisis. And what my friend told me is that it's actually pretty important for people to learn art. And when I say art, like drawing, music, or the very bare minimum, writing. Why? Because with art, you can channel your thoughts. You can channel your thoughts. You can channel your thoughts. You can channel your feeling positively through art. Let's say there's something bothering you in your mind, and sometimes it's hard to talk to someone about how you personally feel. It's understandable. I have that issue as well. So what you can do, one of them is at least write down in a piece of notebook, or write down in a piece of paper, write down in a notebook on how you feel. Or if you are, let's say, a musician, play some music. Play some music, learn music, play some tunes that will make you feel better. If you are an artist, as in like a, like a painter or someone who draws, make a piece of art. True, yeah. I'm kind of crazy, but my method is actually communicating with myself. Hey, I don't blame you, Techmo Boss. I like to talk to myself a lot. It's to the point where I annoy people. It's to the point where people think I'm a freak for doing so. I annoy people a lot while talking to myself. Maybe talking to myself in public is not the best idea, but I talk to myself. And why do I talk to myself? It's because I'm the only guy who can agree with it. I've returned. What were you saying again? No, I'm talking about I'm going to have a business trip for 2 weeks starting tomorrow. So there's not going to be any content, like any live streams, any videos that's going to come out in 2 weeks. I did, like I said, planned a video before the 7th of July, but I wasn't able to make that video in time. And some of the script, I have to rework it because it was not good. Nice, Takuma Boss.
物よ、そして物よ、世が征夷罰にてちりことほぎ。
織田軍でよ
裏切りが世を謳歌する。誰もが互いを殺しゆく。こんな世にしたのは誰だ。
貴様ら全てだ。根性こそおぼろと知らず。
I'm gonna miss you. I mean, I'll still be active on Discord. I'll still be active posting updates on the YouTube community tab. So I'm not going to go anywhere. It's just that it's not going to be live streams or videos. I mean, I've always had business trip. In fact, the last 3 months, I've been going on a business trip quite often for a week or two.
こなた至りてようやく七しくぐつにひとしきと知れ。
Alright, Mitsuhide is down. Now I'm going to execute Nobunaga.
この身が滅びようと私はずっとあなたのそば湖畔に影を
ひとたび生を受け滅せぬもののあるべきか。残るはものよ、その身一つ。
くそ、まずくないか、三成様。
絆はそうござりますればお気を確かに。
水のひとときを遮るか、ケロが。
Come on, wake up, Mitsunari.
陸馬が望むは欲の花。
Execute Nobunaga.
醜き墨
Bam.
の花ぞ。所詮は世もゆえんより逃れられぬものであるか。
であるか。Mitsuhide has some pretty funny death pose there.
私の魂秀吉様と共にある。だから私は何一つ失っていない。
I know Mitsuhide's pose is very sussy.
強くあるために女王。
将軍が宮へと戻る。
Of course, it's Ashikaga.
運命の針が示す先は時代が決める。
お尋ね者が紛れ込み。
強くあるために女王を捨てる。確かに私は豊臣の将兵だ。あの男のことのみに心を砕いていていいはずがない。もし
Let's use their respective base weapons
私もまた捨て去らねばならない。
and their respective default outfits.
秀吉様。
三成か。
遅れるな。 ようこそ友よ。
Oh, yeah, I forgot one more thing. Change the music once more. I do not want to get butt fucked by Apex or TM Revolution. Let's see. Nagamasa's team. Summer Slop Society, welcome. Just so you know, all of Mitsunari's skills have dramatically less startup if you do them immediately after any hit of his square strings and dodging. Ah, okay. Ah, Oichi's theme. I should have played this theme when I streamed Oichi. I forgot. Ah, but oh well. Let's see. There's Kojuro's theme. Capcom music are always bangers, absolutely. No lie detected there. Alright, let's use this one. I know Mitsunari's special inscription allows you to have less startup time. In fact, no startup time at all. Honestly, I wish you can play the OST from Summer Worst on Basara. That's never gonna happen. Because these are two different companies. That's like being able to play Mortal Kombat music in Tekken, or vice versa. If that would actually happen, I would cry in happiness. The one thing I would love to hear or see is that I wish you could put, or I wish you could play Devil May Cry music in Sengoku Basara. That is more possible than putting Samurai Warriors music in Sengoku Basara. Or putting other Capcom songs in Sengoku Basara. Let's say Street Fighter, a Mega Man X. To reduce startup of his skill also applies if you do the forward triangle before them. Yeah, I was told as well, see? So you can basically, like, the front triangle is basically can be cancelled with any special move. Or any move in that regard. Like, front triangle R1, see? I would quickly play Devil Never Cry or Devils Never Cry in Sengoku Basara immediately. Yep. I play The Time Has Come. I like that song, you know? The time has come, and so have I. The time has come, and so have I. That's basically Vergil. The time has come, and so have I. That's how Vergil got Nero.
彼はまだ未成熟なのだ。目を汚したならすまなかったね。一歩前進といったところだな、友よ。
このまま当たりを引き続け、消耗を避けたいところですな。
Yeah, the time has come, and so have I.
日の本すべてを森氏は足利だ。守りの年季が違うのだ。
Judgment nut.
ますます立ち筋が鋭く、またお心の方も。
I don't know how we can keep the same color on this stage. All right, let's do the same color. Black, black, and black. Let's go with black.
いや、しかし本当にそうかな。さて、いかなる友と出会えるものかな。最後の一つを引き当てられぬ経緯はうっとつけか。紹介する。不足。欠落のみを有するものだ。
Roulette stage. Ashikaga's castle. He made an entire castle with a roulette design.
許せ、ざれ言だ。震え貴様ら、足利の名を地に貶める気か。選挙に出ても市民の考え合った。
皆の者、足利様はお喜びにある。
Yeah, the Shogun when he opens the casino in the Sengoku Jidai. That kind of made me think. When was the first casino ever built? Time to gamble with your life.
そちらさんもようござんすね。シャワンの期待を裏切るな。
恐れるもの、人と獣の構造だ。どの軍勢がここまで圧倒されるとは凄まじいまでの誠意だ。友よ、世の三日月宗近を使わせてやるべきだ。いや、
I made a quick research. It's 1638, Venice, Italy. Ah, Italy had the first casino.
楽しみにしていたのだがな。だがそれすらしのいだその方こそが悪い。
So that's more or less 100 years after the Sengoku Jidai. Or it's around 20 years after the Battle of Osaka Castle. By that time, Japan has already experienced the Tokugawa era, the Edo period.
私に対する憤りはないのか。
ならばこれではどうかな。
ないな友よ。
Japan had isolated itself.
さあ守護の檻を突破せし友よ。世と共にどこまでも
Sadly, the Shogun boss never used the time stop skill to fight us. That's not sadly, that's fortunately. Fortunately, he doesn't use the Zawardo against us as an AI.
秀吉様ただお一人だ。頑物の王が知った口を聞くな。破れる覚悟はできていたはずだ。黙して受け入れられよ。
友柄よ。犬が命として限ろう。
I can gamble too.
せよ熱き時代を。
Ah, gotcha.
ここであったが百発勝負。勝手なもの命っしょ。
色を風に登れ。これでは晴天大帝の名がなくか。誰が助けろと。
キッドの上によく狙って
期待して構わないのかな。これがあがきなどではない。楽しんでもらえているかな友よ。
I have an ad plays on me, fortunately. Yep, fortunate for me.
ここでも少し趣向を凝らしてみようか。友よ、これが天からの申し送り。一撃のもと主に染めよ。
秀吉様に忠義を誓え。今この場にて先制しろ。
天が笑っている。あまたの熱を迎え入れ、天道が笑っているぞ。
Red on red. Yep, now he's fast.
虚しさなどもはやみじんも残しておらぬ。くべてもしてやったさ。
この程度か。左近の気骨にすら及びもしない。
よもやこれで終わりではないだろう。
Yeah. I just executed the Shogun.
世に変わり時代を作れ。面白き時代を。
その首を狩ると決めた。私の魂は秀吉様と共にある。だから私は何一つ失っていない。秀吉様、どうかお約束通り我が発言を差し挟む許可を。
我への言葉とやらしかと聞こう三成よ。
はっ。申し上げたきことはただ一つです。あなた様との出会いは 私にとって魂に刻むべき過去であると。
魂に刻むべき過去。
はあ、何があっても抱き続けるべきもの。家康が私にとって乗り越えるべき過去であるならば、あなた様とのそれは手放すなどあってはならぬ記憶なのです。
それは例えば我にとっての半兵衛のようにか。
はっ。
まさかお前に教えられようとはな。それでこそ我が左腕石田三成よ。
秀吉様。
I just realized that his hair is based off a hawk head. Wow, that's a cool fact. I always refer to his hair as Ioi Yagami's hair from King of Fighters. Alright, so now let's finish his drama route. Yeah, he has 3 different routes. His Giga Basara is a hawk with moon, I guess. We'll see. I kinda forgot. Yeah, Ieyasu is Tanuki and Sun. That's a pretty nice detail.
僕に話とはな。
三成よ、お前は今だ。
Let's use his Tower of Zistri outfit. And also for Sakon, we're using his Bruce Lee outfit. Are we gonna see Sekigahara? Yes! Exactly. Sekigahara is the final stage for the drama route of Mitsunari. Let's use the gold one for Mitsunari. I don't want to use this weapon, the staff. I want to use a sword. Let's set this racket. Now let's use this. Damn it, I forgot to turn off the music again. Like, change back the music.
過去へのコーデ、それはおそらく遅れるな。家康。
Wait. Yeah, Sakon is max now.
Kakoe no kode. それはおそらく罪なのだろう。遅れるな。家康、なぜだ。なぜこの時に再来する。貴様を忘却しようと決めた今この瞬間に。
あれが石田かい。なるほど、あいつが言う通りの男みてえだな。
左腕の名は飾りではない。元近油断するな。
お客さんだ。整備の当番以外は出てこいや。了解っす。大変だ兄貴。
Let's crank up the KO count in the interior part of the ship. the Fugaku, right? Motochiga's walking fortress is called Fugaku, which was later captured by Motonari and modified by Motonari and called the Nichirin.
挟み撃ちを避ける意味では悪くもなかろう。そこまで考えても万有とも思えぬがな。
強小長領。こうなったらもう誰にも止めらんねえっしょ。10年前の嵐に比べりゃここであったが百発勝負。
先の技伝授していただくわけには参りませぬか。
食わなくとも言いたいですね、兄貴。
異国の海を見るまで戦なんかで死なぬかよ。心配すんな、兄貴が何とかしてくれるさ。
Let's use the Giga Basara.
そちらさんもようござんすね。
Yeah, it is a hawk in the moon. Where's the other one?
面目ねえ兄貴、今の人手じゃあれが十分に動かねえ。家康家康家康
Damn, chill, bro.
傭兵と手を結ぶほど秀吉様を憎むのか。あんたを恨んじゃいねえ。いねえが許せねえ。
Yeah, so yeah. Hello, Agasa. Welcome. I'm using Mitsunari's DLC outfit from Tower of Zestria, but I do not like his base weapon, the staff.
上なんだがな。
Yeah, Capcom platforming. He likes Ieyasu in a fucked up way. Yeah. He loves Ieyasu so much, he wants to kill him. Gunslinger, babe.
それが大化の生き様だ。
二度とは言わない。家康に命じられた合祭を吐け。
それを
サワンの期待を裏切るな。
そちらさんもようござんすね。
How many guns you wanna have? Yes.
子供までに お前こそ伝令を無視して構わないのか。我らを本庄に帰還せよとの命が出ている。
後にいかなる仕置きだろうと受ける。重要なのはただ一つ、家康の肝を知ることのみだ。
音に聞こえる中心にこうもたやすく反する。
Now let's clean up. Let's clean up the map.
厄介な知り合いを持ったの。特にあとはお前次第だ。進め、本当近い。
最後までお前はよ。
あの速さからなんて逃げ切れる気がしねえ。海賊流の喧嘩たっぷり拝ませてやるよ。
貴様ごときをほふろうとも先行にすらなりはしない。
うちが泥船だとでも言いてえのかよ。
面倒だ。立ち向かうならば退去してこい。
たかが足場の一つが取られただけよ。お果てにならねえ。
背を向けた者から主を見捨てた者から切る。
文学にはもっともっと大物を乗せねえとな。疲れてんのに無理しやがって。
Take notes every time Mitsunari shouts Ieyasu. How about I increase the wager? Take shots whenever Mitsunari screams Ieyasu or mentions Ieyasu.
裏切ることなく死ねたのだ。
Yeah, grab your scotch, grab your beer, whatever it is, and take a shot every time Mitsunari screams Ieyasu. That is if you don't value your life. Oh, I've been saying that, Tecmo Bass. I would love to see Sengoku Basara with RE Engine. Now, before, I always thought that when it comes to Capcom games with RE Engine, it's going to look super realistic, like your Devil May Cry 5 or your Resident Evil. So at first, when people say, "Oh, Sengoku Basara would look good in RE Engine," I wasn't too crazy with it because I was imagining graphics like Devil May Cry 5. But then I look at Street Fighter 6. That game is also running in RE Engine. So because of Street Fighter 6, I would love to see a Sengoku Basara with that kind of graphic engine. You can basically make characters very stylistic or visuals very stylistic with the RE engine and not just realistic. Just don't try to make more realism like in Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think the visuals in Final Fantasy VII Remake is good. I do like the character designs in FF7 Remake. I don't find them too realistic. That's just me.
石田に生えし副将よ
あんた鬼にちょっかい出しといてただで済むとは思っちゃいねえよな。
The Rising Sun. That's what it's called.
こんなからくりにすら頼るのが貴様の道か家康。終わりだ。秀吉様と一対一で向き合った貴様はどこへ行った。左腕の期待。
There's this new Capcom game named Kunitsugani. It's a simple hack and slash mixed with tower defense. It proves that RE Engine could achieve almost Okami-like art style. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, before I thought RE Engine is going to be all super realistic like Resident Evil games, the remake games.
やってくれたじゃねえか。いいぜ。こいつを見て漏らしちまっても知らねえぞ。あっやっしん。
赤なる他者に手を怪我させる。それが貴様の言う絆なら。家康。貴様のそれを。
Oh, you played the demo? You played the demo, Danny? Played it, kind of like it. Ah, you can play demo. Nice.
元気そうだな。俺が言えた義理でもねえがよ。
Simple hack and slash, but good.
本当に一つのことしか見えねえんだな。
黙れ。海賊風情が私を論ずるな。
あいつは本当にいろんなものを見てるぜ。国だとか谷だとか、ずっと離れた明日とかをよ。だからなんだ。
Visually, we have Okami and Onimusha vibe. I see. Funny enough, I've never played Okami.
そうだな。先送りしたい気持ちもよくわかるぜ。
貴様ごときがそれ以上。奴の代弁者を気取るな。
When will Kunitsugami release? Not sure.
どう生きる気だ。
秀吉様が崩御されるなど万が一にもありえない。だ
Go check the Steam page or PlayStation Store for that. Maybe you'll have information.
家康とどんな話をするにしてもよ。後悔すんな。
Prepare for execution. Oh, July 19th. I see. In 13 days.
あとは任せたぜ家康。こいつもよ。あの日の俺のように。
私の魂が秀吉様と共にある。だから私は何一つ失っていない。
Yep. Ieyasu is our final opponent in the drama route. So let's use the Sengoku Basara 3 theme of Sekigahara. Prepare for Ieyasu, yeah.
秀吉様、半兵
Suddenly, we have a lot of hack and slash type action games being released and developed, which is good. Yep, hack and slash and classic beat 'em up games. My kind of games. Oh, Shanika. Hi, bro. Recently, I read some light novel. Basically, it's I really want to know about the story and the romance it shows. What light novels?
すまない。礼を言う。
なのいいですって。じゃあ行きましょう。
今こそだ。
Yeah, I can understand that, Danny the best. The same can be said about me. Kinda anxious about my game though. Take it as a positive, Tecmo Boss. It means you care.
申し訳ございません。配下に先立たれることなし。あともう少しでわしの番か。武者震いが止まらぬわ。よう家康。この戦借りるぜ。
Masamune is here.
こいつにちょいとばかし見せたいものがあるんでね。
その瞳は私に何か
Same goes with me, Agasa.
だがそれに耳を
I would love to see more Sengoku Basara games, honestly.
あなたと言葉を交わせとは聞いていないがゆえに。
見ているだけじゃダメだ。俺ももっと役に立ちてえ。
伊達氏、ここで私に何を見出せと。
And also, hello, Minora. Welcome to the chat.
貴様のごとき
In the stream.
ではない。
誰かのためにか。
Where's Katsuie?
私には未だ得られる感情だ。
だったら俺が見せてやんよ。三成様の邪魔はさせねえ。
我が友の命に従わず、
君の思いを踏みにじ
ならば判明。我は見届けようと思う。我らが腕、その行く末を。
ああ、そうだね、秀吉。
前座にも過ぎるだろうが。
What do you mean, Shanika? I don't understand.
王の名にふさわしきはただ一人、秀吉様だけだ。どうだ、見えたか。足りねえってんなら何度だって。
I guess I'll check the VOD later since I came late. Ah, it's okay. Just join in and have the fun. Join in and have fun. Yeah, none of my team is familiar with game marketing, especially indie games marketing. That's where you learn.
秀吉殿、今日が全ての区切りの日だ。そしてやはりお前も立ちはだかるのだな、三成。石田三成。
俺が食っちまっても恨むなよ。
ああ、もちろんだ。それが戦の業なのだ。
今あんたの瞳には何が映っている。何も見えてねえってんならカモン、竜王の天下ってやつを見せてやるぜ。
Yeah, but he did not kill Hideyoshi. It's because Mitsunari just doesn't like Ieyasu.
出るべき手番を見誤り粗骨者が。
流れは明らかに我が軍にあり。
Yeah, Mitsunari is a Hideyoshi simp. He liked that big monkey boy.
"久しぶりだな。トップギアで行かせてもらうぜ。貴様には刹那の生存も許可しない。
Shanika, are you? Is that the newest anime about that Russian waifu? Basic, isn't it? I know what a visual novel is, but I'm just asking, what visual novel are you reading, or are you enjoying right now? Yeah, Aliyah, right? No, Alicia, Aliyah. Yeah, I've seen some clips of that anime, and I feel like, oh yeah, this anime is definitely for weebs who have waifu foot fetishes. Tarakatsu. Bruh. What? I'm right. Right? Am I right or am I right?
らぬわけではない。一人で挑んでは
Wait.
ダメだぞ。周りの者と息を合わせシャワンの期
Oh,
待を
Profar, may I know your opinion about Mitsunari, his Kenshin substitute with more utilities since Sengoku Basara 3? Nah, he plays differently from Kenshin, honestly. Though both characters are Iaido. It's kind of like Maguichi and Nohime. They're both gun users, but they play differently. Which I do wish Nohime was in this game. Nohime and Ranmaru. Like, if we can have two Iaido characters, why can't we have two gun users? Or two archers in that regard. I don't find Mitsunari as a Kenshin replacement. Although they both are Iaido characters. The same can be said about, like I said, the same can be said about Maguichi. I don't find her as a Nohime replacement.
家康、三成、秀吉様では民のすべてを得ませられない。貴様はそう言ったな。ああ、そう確信している。秀吉様のお力を侮る貴様が気に食わない。すべての民が救われるべきとも思わない。だが、あえて聞く。私と共にあるならば、それも叶うとは考えなかったか。それは、そうか。やはりそうなのだな。そのように劣化した魂が、私の知る貴様であるものか。消滅しろ家康。私の友はここにいる。それは断じて貴様ではない。
The deer anime. Yeah, I know. I've heard that opening once and only once. I don't want to hear it again.
それは貴様もよく知っているはずだ。家康、貴様ならば。
Yeah, Shikanosuke. And also, what do you mean by the Seiyu, Minora? Did something happen with Nohime's Seiyu?
異なるどこかにてまた邪魔だ。貴様の首など欲しくはない。兵をぶつけるだけ損ずるか。そこにばかりかまけていて良いのか。
家康、三成、あの日の私を返せ家康。もはや過去は顧みない。わしは進むぞ三成。石田軍左近隊、三成様に続け。どちらかも張っていこうぜ。
私と貴様の二人がいれば、どんな戦だろうと乗り越えられたはずだ。
ああ、わしもそう思う。だが戦に勝つだけでは
シャワンの期待を裏切るな。
They look like they look like they prefer to kiss. Yeah, I'm sure the Fujoshis love that.
でも笑いはしないんだ。
ならぬ。我らが自分残り一つか。 誠の戦はこれからよ。
それ以上兵力を削られてはたまらないな。
その首を晒しておけ。道しるべにはふさわしい。これまで耐えた時間。
Thanks for that.
俺たちの力だ。
Now I'm taking it back. Dulu hujan gak? Hujan. Lumayan. Kamu di mana emang, Sendika? Aku di Tangerang Selatan.
面目ござらぬ。あとはお任せ申した。
なぜ人は裏切る。なぜ人は見限る。
舞を舞うかのごとき華麗な戦ぶりでござった。面目ござらぬ。あとはお任せ申した。
結局貴様は選んだ。私や秀吉様より
Ah, Jakarta Utara.
無造無造の輩ども。わしは選んだ。
Ngomong-ngomong, Sandika, ada event terdekat nggak? Dalam waktu dekat ini ada event nggak? Despite the gladly voice, their notable character, despite the okay. Usually it's about contract and agreement, not to mention terms and condition, like Seki in Super Robot OST, back voicing Domon. You can deny that Zeki's voice isn't that powerful like he was. I don't mind having voice actors replaced. I don't mind having someone who has a similar voice.
Mitsunari様。行くぞ、家康。家康、貴様は私の心の中のみで生き続けろ。私の生涯の友として。
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Some voice actors like Hisaide and Azai have passed away, so replace... Yeah, if there is a new Basara game, of course, we are going to have them replaced. Right, now for the final route, anime route. Well, let me go to the menu, or the battle preparation menu, then I wanna take a piss first.
Mitsunari.
Okay, so I'll be right back. RTA, let's go. I'm back. What do you mean RTA? I worry about Oda's voice actor will replace because the voice actor Wakamoto Norio nearly 80. Yeah, like dude is 80 years old, like almost 80 years old. But I don't know if he's still going to be active in voice acting, Wakamoto Norio. I mean, again, it's all depends on the person, whether he wants to keep continuing what he does, keep continuing what he does, or he decided to retire. I mean, I know some voice actors are still very active in their very, very late age. For example, Nozawa Masako is still Goku at the age of 86. That woman is crazy. Who else? Saiba's voice actor, Kami Akira. He's pushing 80 as well, but he's still active voicing voicing Saiba in City Hunter. He voiced Saiba Ryo in the last City Hunter anime movie. Yeah, I know Sabo's voice actor resigned. Yeah, Furiatoru resigned from voice acting because of that scandal. Yeah, it's not like it's unfortunate that some of these voice actors had to retire because of their own dumb decisions. Like I look at Furia's case. The same way I look at Vince McMahon. You know the scandal with Vince McMahon, right? He stepped down from WWE altogether because of a sexual allegation scandal. The same can be said about Furuya. And funny enough, both of them are in their 70s. Hyon come back. Here. Wait, did Wakamoto return in Street Fighter 6 as Bison? What is it? Thoughts? Lore-wise, he's not in the original body. Again, I don't mind. I don't mind a voice actor change. At the end of the day, we're not the ones to decide. It's the company and voice actors. As much as people love them, you gotta understand one thing: they do not own these characters. These characters, like Basara, for example. Basara is owned by Capcom. So let's say if Capcom wanted to replace voice actors for their characters, they have all the rights to do so, whether we like it or not. Legal wise, it belongs to Capcom. Spiritually wise, but creative wise, it belongs to Kobayashi. Yeah, but again, we're talking about voice actors. The IP owners can decide whether or not they want to replace voice actors. The same can be said about Metal Gear Solid. Like, I remember back in 2015, there was a big debacle that David Hayter did not voice Snake in Metal Gear Solid 5. And while it's unfortunate, but Konami and Kojima have all the rights to replace Snake's voice with someone else. If they wanted to have Kiefer Sutherland, then they have all the rights to do so because it's their property. Now, the only issue is that the biggest issue about the Konami and David Hayter situation that it kind of looks rather scummy is miscommunication. I feel like Kojima and Konami should have communicated better with David Hayter. They could have told David Hayter, hey, for this, we've appreciated what you have done for Solid Snake for the last 4 main games and other spin-off games. But for Metal Gear Solid 5, we want to have someone different for this Snake. Mainly because, this is not the Solid Snake. This is not the big boss. This is just someone with the Snake identity. So we want to have a different voice actor. I feel like there are a lot of ways they can communicate better, but the main issue of Konami and David Hayter situation back in Metal Gear Solid 5 was because of lack of communication. Again, if we look at it from a legal standpoint and from a creative standpoint, Konami and Kojima had all the rights to replace Snake's voice actor the way they wanted to do, or the way they wanted to have. David Hayter, as much as you and I love him as Solid Snake, he does not own the character Solid Snake, right? But the only issue with David Hayter and Kojima was that they could have communicated better, right? So David Hayter said he did not know that someone replaced him as Solid Snake or Snake in Metal Gear Solid 5. And I feel like if you wanted, like I said, if you wanted to replace a voice from a creative standpoint, right? If you own the IP, if you own the series, and you want to have someone replace an iconic character, at least communicate it better with the voice actor that you already had for most of these games, right? Now, I like to use this as an example. Again, I want to talk about voice actors because I know I repeat this topic. You guys remember what happened 2 years ago with the Bayonetta 3 scandal? As in, like, Helena Taylor, the voice of Bayonetta, asked people to boycott the game because she was not paid enough, right? I already have seen red flags from her Twitter video. Like, she said she rejected the offer because she think that the amount of money that Platinum Games gave to her was not worth her talent, right? First of all, she rejected on her own accords for that money, right? If she actively made a decision to reject the deal, then she shouldn't be complaining on the internet telling people to boycott. That's number one. Number two, she mentioned about $4,000 as a buyout. Now, my question was, okay, you were paid $4,000 for voicing Bayonetta entirely in Bayonetta 3. Now, how much work did she need to do for $4,000? Because if she only needed, let's say, 8 hours, let's say 2 days, 8 hours to record everything for $4,000, that is some good money. You only had to work 2 days, in which 1 day is 4 hours. Dude, you know how many people would love to work $2,000 per day? That's number two. Number three, she did not have to go over Jennifer Hale saying that I love voice actors, but she has no right to sign merchandises for Bayonetta. I created that voice. Yeah, like, again, Helena Taylor, she voiced Bayonetta in 1 and 2, and Bayonetta's character is iconic with her voice. But she does not own the property Bayonetta. She does not own the character Bayonetta, so she has no right telling other voice actors, hey, you don't have the right to sign merchandise as Bayonetta. Because Helena Taylor, just like, okay, the other voice actors, Helena Taylor does not have the right to sign as well, because she does not own the character, right? If you're gonna tell other voice actors that way, the same can be said about you. In Helena Taylor's case, I blame on her mostly rather than Platinum Games. Again, yeah, in that case, but you know how gamers are. Because gamers have a great emotional attachment towards voice actors, they jump towards Helena Taylor's defense, try to boycott the game, and then blame it on Platinum Games. Oh, because, oh yeah, video games company, bad, scummy. And then turns out, less than 2 days later, in 24 hours, she lied. She was not paid $4,000. She was actually paid $25,000. So people who jump on her defense and plan to boycott the game look stupid, right? And another thing is that you want to know how how I immediately know Helena Taylor lied? Because she retracted her statement. So when the reports from Jason Schreier said that Helena Taylor asked for 6 figures, you know, 6 figures, that's quite insane. 6 figures. The report never mentioned how much it was, right? He just said 6 figures. Now it could be 100,000, it could be 200,000, it could be 300,000. But then Helena Taylor posted a tweet saying, I've never asked for 250,000 US dollars for Bayonetta 3. Alright, I find that really, really weird because nobody mentioned $250,000. How did she came up with that number, $250,000? Did she actually ask for $250,000? That's just, or is just a random number she came up with. That's pretty specific for a random number to be mentioned in this situation. Okay, I don't know about events. Okay. Sen no Rikyu voice actor maybe will replace because voice Sakurai Takahiro. I like Sakurai Takahiro is just fine, honestly. Yeah, even with this cheating scandal, he's a-okay. That's how I say it. Vince Mishima. Yeah, Vince McMahon. Dictator in Street Fighter 6, voiced by Titan Kusunoki, former legal language barrier man, harsh. For Ada Wong, Julian Anderson is far more set the bar rather than Lily Gao. It's like Capcom choose her because she's the live action of Ada, pretty much. Street Fighter 6 as well. Some characters have their voice changed. Like, okay, for the characters that most of the characters, like I'm talking about English voice actors, reprise their English voice actors. Like Ryu was still voiced by Kyle Hebert. Cammy was still voiced by Caitlin Glass. Zangief was still voiced by Peter Beckman. Juri was still voiced by Jessica Strauss. Now, the major voices that were replaced, as far as I'm concerned, was Chun-Li, Guile, and Ken. Chun-Li, instead of Laura Bailey, she's voiced by Jenny Kwan. Guile, instead of Travis Willingham, he was voiced by David Matranga. It was not David Matranga. Is it David Matranga? Oh, sorry, David Matranga voiced Ken. Guile was voiced by Ray Chase, and Ken, who was voiced by Ruben Langdon, was replaced by David Matranga. Now, people came up with conspiracy theories because Ruben Langdon said, "Oh yeah, I would love to voice Ken, but you know, I don't own the character Ken. I like Ken, but I'm just going to again, I'm just going to be myself and accept the change. And I hope you guys can be nice to the new voice actors." Now, because Ruben Langdon said, "I'm just going to be myself," people come up with conspiracy theories like Top Hat Gaming Man saying, "Oh, Ruben Langdon is cancelled." No, I don't find that feasible. I don't find that to be believable. He just said what he needs to say. "Oh yeah, Ken is not my character," or I don't own the character Ken. And I'm just gonna be myself, as I'm just gonna accept the fact that I don't own Ken, and Capcom has all the rights has all the rights in the world to replace someone else for Ken. That's just how business work. Yeah, Ruben Langdon doesn't voice Ken anymore. Now, it's weird because it as a longtime Street Fighter player, you might find it weird and you might find it odd that Ken is not voiced by Ruben Langdon, and you may not like it, but it is how it is. Like, again, if ever we have a new Devil May Cry game, let's say Devil May Cry 6, and Ruben Langdon did not reprise as Dante, no matter how much you bitch about it, it's not going to change the fact that Capcom owns Devil May Cry, and they can replace any voice actors that they want. I don't find, like, people say, "Oh, replacing voice actors is a scummy move." No. It's a scummy move where depends on how you do it, right? If you just replace a notable voice actors without communicating, without actually communicating with your voice actor, saying, "Hey, we want to have this guy replaced. Okay, we want to have someone else to voice our character," and doing it professionally, it's not scummy. And the way Capcom replaced the voice actors like Chun-Li, Guile, and Ken, I don't find that scummy. I find it, if anything, I find it really professional, because Capcom actually talked to Ruben Langdon, basically told him, "Hey, for Ken, we want to have someone else, okay? We thank you for your support, we thank you for your work as Ken, but we want to part ways and we want to have someone else voicing this character." I feel like that way it's a lot more professional and both parties can agree to it. Right, not gonna lie, David Mataga is fit as broke Ken. Yeah, I agree. David Mataga actually fits as a broke ass Ken. Right, and the reason why I mentioned this is because I feel like us gamers need to open up our minds a lot more. My biggest problem with gamers in general, especially online gamers, I mean gamers on the internet, is they tend to create arguments based on feelings. They tend to create arguments based on feelings. They tend to point out the guilty party just because it's against their feelings. Oh, Ruben Langdon does not voice Ken anymore. Capcom sucks. Capcom is scummy. Oh, Helena Taylor was paid $4,000. Platinum Games are scummy. Without understanding the context and understanding how the entire industry work. That's why, like I said, I've been shifting more more in terms of content with less ranting. I've been doing less rants and less, how do I say it? Yeah, less rant as an entitled gamer. I'm not saying that we need to call out shitty practices. Like, a lot of AAA game industry out there are practicing some shady shit, especially in terms of monetization. But overall, I'm just saying that we need to look at things a lot deeper and understand the context of every single case. We cannot just justify based on our feelings, or we cannot just immediately assume things as, oh, AAA industry bad, voice actors good, or just point the finger on certain things because it's how we see things, or it's perceived by our feelings. You get what I mean? It's the fact that gamers need to accept there are professional reasons. Exactly. Of course, it's subjective point of view, sadly, with less source and kind of baseless statement. Yeah, and that's the thing as well. Like, the amount of information that we have are so limited that sometimes people tend to assume. Another issue about voice actor that happened a couple of months ago was Genshin Impact. So, Paimon's voice actor uploaded a video on Twitter basically saying that she wasn't paid, or she didn't receive the payment as Paimon. People were jumping to conclusion, oh, fuck, MiHoYo is a multi-million-dollar company, they're scummy not voicing their voice actors. And then turns out everything was fine, as in like the issue was solved. And the main issue was that, again, voice actors work in agency, right? When it comes to payments, it's always depends on the contract between the voice actor's agency or union and the company behind the game. So there was a big miscommunication, like I said, a big miscommunication between the voice actor, the English voice actor's agency and MiHoYo. So because of that miscommunication, the payment was delayed. And it's not only happened in voice acting as well. Like, I work as a salesman, right? I work as a salesman, and sometimes we have our payment delays because of, you know, documents not being completed or miscommunication of certain things. It happens. It sucked when it happens, but it happens, and it's something that the two parties need to sit down and solve it together, right? I'm not a, like I said, I'm not a believer of, yeah, let's go complain on Twitter when everything goes wrong, because complaining on Twitter to me is just amplifying the problem. You're not creating a solution, you're creating a problem, another problem. And yeah, when the Genshin Impact voice actor debacle happened, I was asking to myself, like I said, I did not jump to conclusion. I was asking to myself, what happened, and did she talk to MiHoYo, or did her agency contact MiHoYo or something? And then now, the issue happened on September, and then it was resolved in October, I do believe. But again, Twitter gamers always jump to conclusion. Fuck MiHoYo, fuck this, fuck that. Yeah, they keep saying fuck AAA companies, but they keep playing it. That's why that's why sometimes I quit. I dislike internet gamers. Yeah, of course. What worse is, of course, social media influencers gonna highlight those half-bakes. Exactly. Before I start this, this chapter or this stage, I've mentioned to a couple of friends on Discord that I stopped watching commentary channels. Probably some commentary channels, I watch it for entertainment, only for entertainment purposes, but I stopped watching them to take them seriously. Like, I stopped watching content creators or influencers like Mudahar, Charlie, Penguin Zero, those kind of, you know, commentary channels that cover mostly internet drama because, or like internet issues, because a lot of the things they covered are half-baked. And it's not something, like I said, it's not uncommon as well that commentary channels retract their statement. Again, I'm using the Helena Taylor situation. I've seen influencers like Review Tech USA, Penguin Zero, and others retract their statement when the entire story was unfolding. That's why I feel like, I get it, it's content. Sorry, I get it, it's content. I get it, it's grind. But in my personal belief, at least, I don't think it's worth. Like, to me, misinforming people for the sake of content and money is not worth for me. It's not worth it for me. Mobbage-based fans, yeah, it's their material, so yeah, not my cup of tea. Uninstalling Twitter was my best decision. I never had Twitter to begin with. Now, speaking of Twitter, I mentioned that I would never make a Twitter, but now, again, if I need to make a Twitter, I'm gonna make a Twitter because that's as a content creator, that's usually the best way to contact YouTube. But I'm just gonna use Twitter for necessary purposes, if ever I decide to make one. Yeah, I don't like Twitter as much as you do. One of the reasons is that whenever big news happen, especially in the gaming industry, it's always about someone said something on Twitter. I hate that, you know? And fuck me, I forgot to switch the song again. Yeah, I was talking about that with some friends about news outlet or news in the gaming industry. Whenever I see news in the gaming world, it's not actually news that is important. Let's say about Capcom or making a new game, or the last news that I think was proper news was Koei's annual financial meeting. Koei actually posted their annual report on PowerPoint form in their official Twitter account. That was news for me. The rest is not news. Why? Because like I said, most of the news in the gaming world is just, oh yeah, someone said something on Twitter. Oh yeah, let's say there's a new Star Wars game. Oh yeah, someone said something on Twitter that got, like, someone said something on Twitter that caused a massive reaction or something, and then that's the news. It's even covered in media outlets. Like if you go to Kotaku or IGN or these, you know, game journalist websites, it's always about someone said something on Twitter, and I just can't stand it. Dino Crisis 30th anniversary? Yeah, financial meetings. They posted the Koei posted their 2023 financial presentation and their goals for the future. That was big news for me. Like, for example, did you know Koei actually created their own graphic engine? Like, Capcom has RE engine, Koei has Katana engine. Game journal. Yeah, exactly. Game journalists covering Twitter arguments. And I was like, dude, I feel like some people have nothing better to do. Oh yeah, this random guy nobody knows of said this on Twitter, and then it became gaming news.
は嘘偽り左腕の近くにあるものとその名と共に刻んだのはこんなとこで
Yeah, I know about that. Or tutors say, oh, Yasuke is not a samurai, he's a retainer. I mean, you can be a retainer and a samurai. In fact, most samurais are retainers. Yeah, like the Yasuke debacle. I'm gonna talk about that. Yeah, Katana Engine is used by Omega Force and Team Ninja. I think both developers use the Katana Engine. But for their Souls-like games, like Neo, Wild Hearts is a Monster Hunter-like game. Like, again, both Omega Force and Team Ninja use the Katana Engine. Again, Omega Force use it in Wild Hearts. Team Ninja use it in games like Neo and Rise of Ronin, and also Wulong. Yeah, Team Ninja is part of Koei Tecmo. Challenge, find a game journalist that actually does its job well. I know a friend of mine showed me an article, or like showed me a video by an actual good game journalist. Yeah, about Yasuke. I had a comment on one of my Basara live streams, and it was a it's the Tarakatsu live stream, saying that yeah, I know Ninja Gaiden, but I don't think Ninja Gaiden is an older game. I'm talking about their games that uses the new engine, Katana Engine. So I got this comment from one of my live stream, again, the Tarakatsu Basara live stream. Oh, I hope if Capcom decided to make a new Basara game, they don't add a black ninja, as in like a Yasuke. So I asked Yasuke. I mean, if Yasuke is in Sengoku Basara, I wouldn't mind him as long as he plays well, as long as Capcom treat him with care, right? My biggest issue with Yasuke in Samurai Warriors 5 is not the fact that Yasuke is there, or he's a black ninja, or something along those lines. Yasuke in Samurai Warriors 5, to me, felt like a throwaway character. And I don't like to have new characters only to be treated like a throwaway character in an already throwaway game like Samurai Warriors 5. That's my biggest issue with Yasuke. And Yasuke was there just to replace Ranmaru, because his big cutscene was just him saying, Akechi Mitsuhide has betrayed us, which was something Ranmaru said in the previous Samurai Warriors game. If you're gonna add Yasuke, give him importance, considering he's a new character. And again, another reason why I don't like Yasuke in Samurai Warriors 5 is that you introduce a new character, and he's a clone of another character. That is not just a Yasuke thing, that is a Koei thing. I hate when Koei introduce a new character and they are clones to either another new character or a clone of an existing character. Like, how do you supposed to care for a new character when he plays like someone else? Here comes William is better handled than Yasuke. I mean, he's better handled in Neo. I mean, if you want to ask me, Yasuke was handled pretty well in Neo, in my opinion, even though I haven't played Neo, at least from what I've seen in the cutscenes. One of these days, I gotta play Neo. Samurais are just retainers, but they think samurai are noble warriors. And yeah, and also, if you want to go all in when it comes to samurais have committed war crimes. You remember when I posted, like people, again, especially Western people, they think samurai is all about honor and nobility. No, some samurais did some fucked up things. Again, the Korean invasion is one example. Like, 2 months ago, I made a video about why Koei will never cover the Korean invasion in Samurai Warriors, and it's because a long history between Korea and Japan. Now that Japan and South Korea have a good relationship with each other, they used to be very volatile, by the way. Now that South Korea and Japan has a good relationship, I don't think a company like Koei would ever tarnish that relationship by putting the Korean invasion in Samurai Warriors, because it could. Again, and I mentioned in that video that samurais were banned. Like any depiction of samurai was banned in South Korea. It's even to the point back in the 60s and 70s where you can be punished and you can be even considered as a national traitor if you ever portray a samurai in South Korea. And I got some people saying, oh, I don't give a fuck what Korean people think. If they got triggered, they're triggered. If Koei wants to put the Korean invasion somewhere else, they have all the right to do so out of principle. And it's like, one, what the fuck is this principle you're talking about? And two, you don't realize that by putting that there, they can cause a good geopolitical relationship ruined. Again, the political relationship between South Korea and Japan has been good, and it was developed from time to time. And Koei, by doing so, because you think, oh, I want to see a South Korean invasion in some orders, fuck the Korean people who get triggered. Yeah, you think you are more of a priority than the good relationship between South Korea and Japan. Yeah, because Koei is going to focus more on how some online Redditor thinks than actually the political or geopolitical relationship between South Korea and Japan. Yeah, that's why I said sometimes I tend to dislike online gamers. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. There's this good video I watched, I forgot the channel's name, about Redditors, and you can say the same thing about online, like gamers online. They have two traits in common. You know what? One, poor social skills, right? Poor social skills. Two, superiority complex. One, like, poor social skills also mean that they don't, they don't understand how the real world works. They don't understand how social works, right? Social interaction works. They don't understand how a lot of the things in the real world works. They're just trapped in this delusion of their own, of their own mind, right? Yeah, poor social skills and superiority complex. They think they know everything. Like Kojiro is a retainer of Date Masamune. He's still a samurai, exactly. Korea and Japan is kind of chill nowadays. Meanwhile, mainlander, yeah, exactly. Again, samurai is being depicted as noble warriors, all about the honor and nobility. Again, Koreans don't look that way. If anything, most Koreans see samurai as war criminals, especially during Japan's occupation of Korea in World War I and II, and also during Hideyoshi's invasion to Korea. And furthermore, one of the reasons why I don't think Samurai Warriors or any Japanese company is going to cover the Korean War in a video game is because one of the first battles of Hideyoshi's campaign in Korea is the Battle of Pyongyang. You really wanted to piss off Big Boy Kim here by having a game where you can play as a Samurai Warrior slaughtering people at Pyongyang? Really? Is any Japanese company going to risk pissed off Mr. Big Boy Kim? Just saying it out there. Well, I don't poke that side since I watched most Neo's playthrough. Alright, so let's play the final stage here. Also, Rise of Ronin almost had a big controversy in South Korea. It's because one of the developers mentioned this one historical figure in Japan, but this historical figure was known to make claims that the land of Korea was Japan's to own. As far as Assassin's Creed Shadows, like I said, I saw the gameplay, it looks good, but it feels more like a Ghost of Tsushima game than an Assassin's Creed game. One more thing. You know how, especially us millennials, love talk about brain rots for Zoomers and Gen Alphas. You know, whenever I see gaming news, like oh yeah, the debate between woke and anti-woke, or someone said things on Twitter. Again, especially like with the entire controversy of Assassin's Creed Shadows and all of these like Twitter drama shit. You know what I think of those? Those are brain rot for millennials. You have your skibidi toilets, brain rot for Gen Alphas, and then you have gaming news, brain rot for millennials. The Matabe is here. Yeah, I know Gyat Skibidi Toilet. It's brain rot for Gen Alpha. Like us millennials love to say, oh, Gen Alpha is fucked because they have a lot of brain rot content. I mean, again, gaming news is brain rot content for millennials. Also, hello Edmure. Wait, let me finish the stage first, then I'll read the comment. Yeah, and that's also a good. Okay, hello Edmure. That's also a good point. If Chloe is gonna add the South Korean campaign, they're gonna need so many NPCs. Just like the Jin campaign in Dynasty Wars 8. And I don't really like to have new characters just for the sake of one stage. That's something that Koei love to do. Yeah, let's add new character because of this one stage. A lot of the addition in Dynasty Wars 8 and Dynasty Wars 9 are like that. And to an extent, Summer Wars 5. Like Sushu, for example. I love Sushu. But he's just there for one stage. Battle of Shinye. Granted, Dynasty Wars 8 added the hypothetical route for Shushu. But you get what I'm saying. I'm not a big fan of adding new characters just for the sake of adding new characters because of that one event. I mean, that's why I like how Sengoku Basara does new characters. Everyone felt important. The new characters are treated as important. They're not just characters that appeared in one stage or one part of a story. They all have a story, right? They all have purpose. But mainly because Sengoku Basara's story is purely fictional. They have a lot more freedom when it comes to creating the lore of Sengoku Basara instead of just going with how the Sengoku Jidai story is, like in most Samurai Warriors games. That topic about stages is going to be covered in my next Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes video. Did you think the soft reboot of Samurai Warriors was worth it? Honestly, Dynasty Warriors needs a reboot, in my opinion. It's not necessarily the reboot I have a problem with, is how Koei did it in the reboot. Samurai Warriors 5 as a reboot sucks. And mainly because they reboot the series for the sake of rebooting the series. Like, the concept of having specific storylines just covering Nobunaga's era was good, but they executed rather poorly in Samurai Wars 5. Like, I don't like the fact that we quote-unquote reboot. I mean, to be fair, every Dynasty Wars game, every Samurai Wars game is a reboot. Because they're telling the same story over and over again. Once again, this is why I like Basara's approach of the story. It's fictional, so every installment is not the same story as before. Like Sengoku Basara 1, you have... Well, there's not a lot of story in Sengoku Basara 1, it's mostly conquest, right? But it focuses more on the Oda Nobunaga era. Sengoku Basara 2, every character has its story. And it focused more on the Toyotomi Hideyoshi era. Sengoku Basara 3, the story focused on the Sekigahara era between Ieyasu and Mitsunari. But again, Capcom gave their own take in the Sengoku Jidai story. Sengoku Basara 4 is just a big battle royale between every character or like every faction in the game. And then you have Ashikaga Yoshiteru challenging everyone. Hey, whoever wants to be Shogun, come get me. Come fight me. Right? Yeah, that's a good thing. Capcom did not follow the Koei trend in Samurai Wars in general. The problem with the reboot that I have in Samurai Wars 5, again, the only thing I feel like that's new in Samurai Wars 5 was a fresh coat of paint. That's it. They only changed the fresh coat of paint, but they didn't really actually polish or make improvements on the things they need to improve. In a few years, they will both Samurai Wars and Dynasty Wars again. And here's my biggest issue as well with rebooting in Samurai Wars 5. Whenever, I've said it before, whenever Koei tried to do, or an Omega Force tried to do a leap of faith, as in like, let's do a massive overhaul in Dynasty Wars and Samurai Wars. Let's say Dynasty Wars 6, Dynasty Wars 9, Samurai Wars 5. It didn't work out. And whenever it didn't work out, they didn't find a reason, like they didn't find the problem. Oh, why didn't it work out? Or whatever, if we want to do an overhaul, how should we do it? What kind of things that we need to rework? Whenever they try to do massive overhaul and it didn't work out, they will always rely on past reliables. Like Samurai Wars 5, for example. Samurai Wars 5 is dead now, right? Samurai Wars 5, nobody talks about that game, except me, of course. Nobody talks about that game. Rarely I've seen people playing that game. And what did Koei do when they were hyping up Samurai Wars 5 as a fresh new start for Samurai Warriors? 20th anniversary of Samurai Warriors, they went back to Samurai Wars 4. And they are actually promoting a lot of Samurai Wars 4 DX on Steam. They even had a survey for Samurai Wars 4 DX. To me, the way I see the things is that, one, they pretty much throw away Samurai Wars 5 into the dumpster. They think it's a failed project anyway. And two, I feel like the next Samurai Wars game is going to be something similar to Samurai Wars 4. And so, like, if they're gonna make a Samurai Wars 6, oh wait, let's do what we did in Samurai Wars 4 and probably add some minor improvements. And this is why, like I said, about some people say, oh, sometimes a series needs a massive overhaul because to make the game fresh, you cannot do the same thing over and over again. I agree on that. In some aspect, I do agree. But what I like about series like, let's say, Sengoku Basara, Tekken, Street Fighter, they don't, if you pay attention to these games, they don't necessarily make massive overhauls. They constantly improve from the series, and then by the time you played, let's say, by the time you played the latest series, and then you go back to the older series, you've noticed the night and day difference. Like, for example, Tekken 8. You play Tekken 8, and then you compare it to Tekken 5. Night and day difference. But the core gameplay is still there, right? It's Tekken. A lot of the movesets that you are familiar with characters in Tekken 5 are still there in Tekken 8, but they are improved. Like, the gameplay is much faster, and then characters having new moves, and some characters' older movesets were slightly altered. But the core gameplay is still there. It's still what you expect from a Tekken game. Same goes to Sengoku Basara. You play Sengoku Basara 4 Sumeragi and then Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes, completely different games. But the movesets, the soul of Sengoku Basara is still there. And one of the reasons why I think Koei kind of failed when it comes to massive overhaul, it's not because, oh yeah, these games can't do an overhaul. It's because whenever Koei tried to do something different, whenever Koei tried to do a reboot or an overhaul, they tend to do it just for the sake of it. Like, no clear direction whatsoever. If you wanted to do an overhaul of a series, in my opinion, again, I'm just some guy, some gamer who looks from the outside in, right? The outside looking in. Whenever Koei tried to do an overhaul, it feels like there's no direction. They try to jump forward and then they got lost when they jump forward and then they go back to where they started. Now, one best example of overhauls in the series is God of War. God of War did an overhaul right. Why? Because it has direction. It wants to be cinematic. It wants to have that cinematic approach. It wants to have like the over-the-shoulder action game, but the spirit, like the core of God of War, is still there. Yeah, okay. Koei seems, but again, we need to wait until Dynasty Wars Origins, because I need to see gameplay first before I can give some judgment. And what do you expect from a new Dynasty Wars Origin? Excited or afraid of something? There's not a lot of, like I said, I have my expectations pretty normal. And I've said it before, I need to see gameplay first, because that 1 minute trailer of not Sengoku Basara. I wish it was Sengoku Basara. That 1 minute trailer of Dynasty Wars Origins didn't say much for me. Like, I know some people say, oh, this is so hype as a Dynasty Warriors and Summer Wars fan. You just missed the greatest hype. No, I don't feel any hype. Like, I don't feel any great hype. I'm excited, I'm intrigued for it, but I need to see more gameplay of Dynasty Wars Origins before I can give my thoughts into it. Oh yeah, community relationship is most of big problems in Japanese AAA games dev since 2010 and internet era. Tekken 3 is base for every next Tekken since Tekken 3 is the best. Yeah, exactly. For like Tekken 3 is the base, like the benchmark for future Tekken games. Usually, Tekken games improve on what they have based on Tekken 3. Yeah, and another thing, Koei's mindset is still stuck in the PS2 era. Yeah, I get it. Most of the best-selling Musou games are from the PS2 era, but in some aspects you have to move on. Like again, Tekken 3 is on the PS1, and Tekken 3 was the best-selling Tekken game until Tekken 7, by the way. All right, now let's finish off Masamune and end the stream.
久しぶりだな。トップギアで行かせてもらうぜ。貴様には刹那の生存も許可しない。
Matabe is going to be in the stage, by the way. It's going to be a three-way fight. Yep, not too late. You're in the three-way grand finale between Mitsunari, Masamune, and Matabe. Cutscene.
たとも長くなりそうだ。
この月をみてえにね。ざれごと死ねえ。邪魔だ。
今日そがれた。今は左近を連れ戻すのが先決だ。
そうかい。んじゃまあ俺も勝家の様子でも見に行くかね。これで一勝一敗一分けだ。
I prefer Perry, Menora. The art style of Basara anime of IG still good until yeah, production IG is really good and animating Sengoku Basara. Alright, so that's the end of Mitsunari's campaign. Alright, let's wrap this up. Okay, so that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. That's Mitsunari's campaign done. Now, again, I'm going to be out for 2 weeks for a business trip. So the next stream is going to happen in the next 2 weeks when I'm back at home. Next stream, hopefully, is going to be what's his name? Yoshitsugu, right? We finish Mitsunari, then we go to Yoshitsugu. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'm still working on that new Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes video. I'm still writing the script for it. So probably I'll write the script when I'm on the trip during my free time. So look forward to that because I really do want to get that video. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to my second channel as well, Paripi Profar Playthroughs. I'm uploading Tekken 8 gameplay in that channel. Safe trip. Thank you so much, guys. So yeah, I'll see you later. All right. Not to mention, if you want to hang out with me and the others on Discord server is open. Link to that Discord server is in the description below. I am very active on Discord, whether it's on voice chat or just the chat in general. So if you want to talk, if you want to hang out with the community, you can go to Discord, right? So yeah, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys on the next video, on the next stream. Have a good day, have a good evening wherever you are. See ya.